Adelaide. Now, last week you were cowardly because you knew about the Casper Ware thing and you wouldn't drop it on this show. Remember, he's like, oh, there's a guard linked to Adelaide. He wouldn't drop the name. He's a former championship teammate of yours. You know Casper quite particularly well. Kane Pittman's done a great sit-down on ESPN website and check it out. And there's some of the quotes there. Do you believe... Look, they've lost 4 in a row, OK? Do you believe Casper Ware is the right fit for Adelaide? Considering we've got McCarron, we've got Dusty Hanna's, we've got Sunday Detch as well. Is he the right guy to bring in?
Oh, let me get on the front foot. You talked about, I knew about this a bit earlier. When I spoke to Casper, it was all about, he was trying to figure out, he's playing in the Russian league and obviously his family's a bit concerned and all that kind of things to get him out. So I didn't want to jump the gun with any of that. But I think personally, if you want to get excited, that man can bring a lot of excitement to a game. And the Adelaide 36ers haven't had that consistently enough. You talk about right fit, a lot of it's going to be, we saw Cambesto go down in the last game. If he's out for any sort of period or perhaps not 100%, then you're starting to think they've lost Isaac Humphries, they've lost Cambesto. They probably need another big. But in terms of fans getting on board with a guy who's proven at this level, he's a championship winner and he can take over games, I'd love to see it again.
Just before I let you go, I agree. I want to see Casper in the NBL because we love him and what he's able to do. My point is, so we don't see Mahavo King play anymore, right? So Dufemore no longer plays.
I don't see those too much anyway.
Well, I guess we don't. But then, so you've got 4. Dusty Hanna's, does that take away? Is it his best when he's aggressive? And we haven't seen that enough week in, week out. When he's aggressive and going, he's fun to watch. Maybe it takes a little bit of pressure off Dusty and that helps him a little bit. But then you've got Sunday Detch, who probably now goes to the bench as your best defensive player, puts a bit more pressure on Mitch McCarron. I want to see Casper in the league. I'm just not certain it's the right call.
You know what we're going to see? If it does happen and they get the deal done, which I've heard if it does happen, it'll be very soon.
So you think it's been done, right?
No, I don't think it's been done. I think they're going to be very close if it all works out in the next couple of days. I'll let you know when I hear it. But we might see Mitch McCarron go to the 3 and then turn into Cairns Taipans Mitch McCarron. You've been wanting Cairns Taipans Mitch McCarron. If he's playing at the 3,
read your handwriting, mate.
If Mitch McCarron's playing at the 3, you've got Casper at the 1, Sunday Detch at the 2. Mitch McCarron's more than capable of guarding a wing. He's going to fly in for rebounds, going to open up a bit more offensively. That might be a fun group to watch.
Let me explain something to you.
Please.
I would love Casper Ware back in this league. When he had the league, it was his league. He was the benchmark.
Agreed.
Remember those battles between he and Cotton?
I was front row.
First of all, he is a two-way player, one of the best two-way players in the league since he's been in the league. 1. 2, it'll be a great pickup. Hanna's, put him to the side. The young pups, put them to the side. You will go with Sunday, Mitch, and Casper.
That's fine.
At those 3 positions, they can defend.
They can all guard.
They can all guard, interchangeable.
Correct.
They can guard. Yep. He can shoot the 3. He's one of the guys when I say, we ain't losing tonight. Give me the ball. I got this. Y'all follow me.
That's him.
That's what a lot of teams are missing. He would be perfect to be back in this league on any team.
Agreed.
I hope he comes back and comes back quick.
So if they sign him, and Pete obviously believes they will, if they do sign him for next year as well. Don't just bring him in for a season that unfortunately is probably going to miss the playoffs where they are. Sign him for that. Get him for next year, and then you can build.
Haven't heard any, but I'm with
Sunday Detch. You can build those 3 together, and then you can build the rest. I love him. I don't want to make it seem like I don't want him in the league. I'm just not certain how the fit is for 10 games.
Yeah.
Bring him in for 10 games and a season.
The issue is they've got Mitch McCarron obviously signed to that big deal with Sunday Detch. So is Mitch McCarron has been transformed into a point guard. Is he going to go back to next season? Okay, I'm going back on the wing. I think, again, he's shown that he can play at point guard on great teams. We saw it at Melbourne United. I would love to see how those 3 work well together, though, for the end of this season. I think it'll be awesome to watch. And anyone who thinks, okay, they might be a bit small, you obviously haven't seen Mitch McCarron play defense properly. You haven't seen Sunday Detch, and you definitely haven't seen Casper Ware switch onto anyone. That man can stop anyone.
Dude, that would be a very difficult perimeter to score on.
Hey, let's get into